Okay, the people want to have a story time on how I got shot in the face twice. By the way, I've been shot plenty multiple times. That last time I was shot in my face, my neck, and my leg. And the time before that, I was shot in my head. And the time before that, I was shot in my face. And I've also been grazed in my back a whole nother time. But that's besides the point. Y'all want to hear about the two times that I was shot in the face? Okay, so the first time I was 15. The first time was a couple months, well, in 2021 or whatever. So it felt like a couple months ago. Yeah, I feel very new because I had just got myself back together, got my teeth done, and found me again. Okay, so back in 2021, well, let's start at 15. When I was 15, I was skipping school, doing what teenagers do, kicking it, and I was dating this dude, and he just got mad because he thought I was texting another nigga, but I was texting my best friend, and he got mad, and he told me I was playing Russian roulette with my life, and he shot me. And I survived that one. Fast forward, got shot a couple more times. I'm kind of gangbanging. I fought a lot.
I was going to say that. I knew she had to been gangbanging because how do you go by the name of Crip Goddess? That's her name, Crip Goddess. So I'm like, man, she had to been gangbanging or something, man. Real talk, this is insane.
I just couldn't handle my hands, so you know how that go. Fast forward to 21. Okay, so I am dating this guy or whatever. I know him for 2 months or whatever, and he was at my house like a lot. He had his kids over and everything, and I just wasn't feeling it no more. Like, I was the breadwinner. Like, I was out here. Like, I was scanning. Like, I was just out here. Like, I'm getting the bag. Like, he was from Kansas. I'm from Missouri. I didn't know too much about him. He didn't know too much about me. He just heard about me. Like, she fucked up. Like, she with all that bullshit. So, this day comes, it's 3 days before my birthday. I'm kicking it. Oh, let me start with, okay, so we're kicking it or whatever. 2 months go past. He ain't really trying to leave my side. He is just like really like clingy. Like, so I'm like, like this ain't working for me. Like, you don't want to go get no money. You don't want to contribute to nothing that I got going on. Like, I got big girl bills. Like, you gotta go. So he gets mad and he's like, he didn't want to leave basically. So I'm like, you're gonna leave. So he left. Cool. So fast forward 2 weeks later, I'm hanging out with this other guy, the guy that was on the casket or whatever, and I'm hanging out with him, and we're kicking it now, and the guy started calling my phone 3 days before my birthday and was saying, like, it was my birthday weekend. So he was saying that he had $200 for me. Well, $200 is not a lot to a girl that gets a bag. So I'm like, shit, I just spent $200 on my nails. Like, I ain't worried about $200. Like, so he's all mad or whatever. He's been a bitch. Like, just been a bitch. Like, you made me sell my gun. I ain't make him do nothing. I ain't even talk to him. I ain't talk to the man. So I'm like, boy, ain't nobody made you do nothing. Like, so he takes it upon himself. Like, I sold my gun for you, and whoop you out, whatever. So, the guy that I was with told me, put the nigga on the block list. We ain't gotta deal with him. Like, you ain't gotta answer your phone for him if you don't want to. All right, cool. I put him on the block list. Me and the guys hanging out. We kicking it for my birthday. We turned like kicking it, straight kicking it. Like 5 o'clock in the morning come. We on our way back to my house. Woo, woo, woo. We pull up in my driveway.
The crazy thing is she's not over it yet. The streets and the bravado of it. Because after all of this, you still call yourself Crip Goddess to this day. You call yourself Crip Goddess. Why didn't you change your name? This is insane, bro.
This man starts coming out the door. Mind y'all, I noticed that I did not have my key the day before, and I texted him and told him, hey, I need my key back or whatever. So he's like, I don't got your key and whoop de whoop bam. I'm like, okay, maybe I lost it. Okay, cool. So fast forward back to that morning at 5 a.m.
So I was shot in my face twice. Once when I was 15 and again in 21.
Ooh.
Lord, and we trust that you will, God. You have yet, oh Lord, oh Lord, to let us down this far. You have never left our side, God, and we turn it into good, oh God. In your son Jesus' name, I do pray. Yeah.
See anything? How about hitting the brake pedal at the same time?
Okay, so they continue. We're left out. So we fast forward to the next morning. The guy, well, that night, me and the other guy that was on the casket, we were hanging out. We were having fun. It was my birthday weekend, so we were just kicking it. It's like 5 a.m. Like, it was so crazy because, like, the night before we had talked, me and the other guy had talked about religion, like, where we going when we die. Like, the shit was just wow. So, long story short, I pull up at home, and this nigga sitting outside my house. And at first I didn't see him, but he like came around from like my front door, and I always used to pull in the garage. So the way it was like my door was on the side of my garage, so I could not see around the corner, of course. So he walks up to my window. He's like, basically like, why you ain't answering and all these weird ass questions or whatever. I was like, bro, you gotta shake my shit, bro. Like, you on some weird shit. You don't pop up at my shit. Like, I ain't even talk to you, bro. Like, you gotta shake this motherfucker. So he like, I ain't going nowhere. You gonna have to call who you gonna call or whatever. I'm like, bitch, you know, I got a mouth. Like, I'm without it. So I'm like, hey, BA nigga, you need to shake. Whoop-de-whoop.
We see. And the is what it too. But you ain't the one putting bullets inside people. They putting bullets in you. So y'all women still think y'all could play this man game. No problem. Continue on.
You know, I guess I heard this Friday.
You the one who was looking like Kanye through the wire. Mouth wired shut. What are you talking about?
So he like kind of ducked in my car and seen I was with somebody else. I'm like, he ain't with a nigga. But mind y'all, I haven't been with this man. Like, we wasn't in a relationship.
Bro, she got dude murked.
On some relationship or nothing like that. So I don't feel like I owe him that. No, none of that. Like, so whatever. So he see me in the car with somebody else or whatever. So I got on with him. I was like, hey, bro, I don't know what you want, but whoop-de-whoop, a shake or whatever. So he just gave us this real dignity look, like this evil ass look. He just whipped out. Get the fire. Boom. I'm hit first hit. I'm hit. Boom, I'm hit. And he proceeded to go around the car. That's why it was shot up the way it was. And started shooting the guy that I was with. So, at the moment, like I remember him grabbing me and was like, baby, they hit me. We'll be jumping in the back seat. I rolled out the car. I'm on my hands and knees. And I'm just like praying, like, like this can't be the end. Like, it was like time was real slow too. Like, yeah, it was real slow. Like, so, and that has happened each and every time that I'm sorry, I motherfucker just sprayed me. Okay, so that has happened each and every time I have gotten shot. Like the time slows down. Like God was definitely, it was like a war between the devil and God between me. Like, so the people that's asking how knows God not that, because I've been there. Like I've seen death. People right next to me have died plenty of times. Like I'm not just a person that, oh, this one time happened. No, like people have died in my face multiple times. Like, and I've been shot with them multiple times and was supposed to die too. Well, actually, I guess I wasn't supposed to.
Y'all giving her props and all that in the comments. This is a demon goddess. This is the Crip goddess is a demon. You mean, why you keep just getting shot all these times? Why all your ex-boyfriends just keep drilling on you? And then you got dude murked. See what I'm saying, man? Y'all gotta watch these creek roaches, man, sitting around them. Now your life is going sitting around her. She alive telling the story on TikTok.
What did I? So he should know whatever. It's like time was slow, whatever. So I can remember pretty much everything going on. He was grabbing me and was saying, baby, they hit me. He jumped in the back seat. I rolled out the car, whatever. And all of a sudden, I just quit hearing the bullets or whatever. I stood up, I yelled, I said, this bitch just shot me. I screamed that to the top of my lungs. And then I just, but mind y'all, I was like active, like out here, like really out here. So mind y'all, I got an XD, dude got a Glock, whatever. I grabbed the heat, boom. Waka. I can see getting back, but mind y'all, I'm shot the fuck up. Neck, mouth, all type of shit. I'm fucked up. So I'm waka, boom. So I hear him like, the dude who shot me, or whatever. So I'm like, I don't know. Like, I just remember that part. It, like him saying, out. And he was like hopping, skipping, like, or whatever. So, shit. He got to his car, I got to my car. And shit, we both pulled off. I drove me and dude to the hospital. And he was pronounced dead on the scene, which I knew he was, because while I was driving to the hospital, I was trying to pull him up, and he was like, so I knew he was deceased, but I just didn't want to believe it. And he had drove to the nearest Quick Trip. The other guy had drove to the nearest Quick Trip. He was shot 8 times. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened. A nigga got jealous, said I didn't want to fuck with him no more. Like, and so he proceeded to take a person's life, and proceeded to try to take mine. But I wasn't going.
Wow, bro. So this is who she's talking about right here. This is a young man that was with her when he didn't have nothing to do with nothing, and Brody just started drilling him. You see what I'm saying? So y'all gotta watch riding with these 304 creek roaches and these river rabbits, bro, because look, she still go by the name of what? Crip goddess. So that means she still emulate this energy. So she's tainted. Everybody should be good off of her. Bro had to lose his life and ain't have nothing to do with it. Now she alive on TikTok telling stories about it is insane. This is what'll happen, man. When y'all around these 304s and they don't tell y'all that they got crazy, deranged ex-boyfriends. Why your ex-boyfriends just keep wanting to drill you? This is insane, bro. Hop in the comments and let me know what you think about this crazy situation. If you enjoyed the content, hit the like button. It's all free. Like, comment, subscribe, and until further, yeah.